Good morning. It is Wednesday and time for your pastoral update from Kent City Baptist Church. Last Sunday, Pastor Chris spoke to us from Matthew chapter 1, the amazing story of Joseph. And that story has really gotten me thinking this past few days about what it is to be a father. I don't know if you know this, but that word is very important to me. A number of years back, I was appointed number one dad by an unbiased panel of experts. And that word dad, father, is really very important to me. Pastor Chris talked about Joseph's faith and his obedience. And the thing that was really struck me as I thought about Joseph is the extent of his love. Really, I think it can be wrapped up in three sentences from that story. First, his fiancée was found to be with child. Next, Joseph did not want to disgrace her, even though he knew the child was not his. And third, Joseph did what the Lord commanded and took Mary to be his wife and Joseph to be his son. What does it take to take a child who is not yours and to make them yours? Joseph opened himself in the midst of doubt, embarrassment, damage to his reputation, openness to gossip and ridicule by others. He was a righteous man, and he chose to make Mary his wife, and he chose to make Jesus his son. Now you might say, well, an angel appeared to him, and that I'm sure that was amazing. And gave Joseph great strength. But I also know that angel only appeared to him and not to anyone else. And so Joseph's decision was one of self-sacrifice and of obedience and of love. You know, as I was thinking about that, I was thinking about really some dads that I know, some families that I know really, with adopted children or stepchildren. And to hear Dad, as I did recently, saying, that's my daughter. These are my children. That is an amazing act of love. It's sacrificial love because choosing to love someone doesn't mean you always receive love in response. It doesn't mean that you always receive the response that you'd like at all. Kids can break your heart. But to choose to make a child who was not yours, to make them yours, is an incredible act of love. You know, while it's true of Joseph, there's someone who did that in an even greater way. Ephesians chapter 2, we read, "Now in Christ, you who once were far away have been brought near through the blood of Christ." And then a little later in that chapter it says, "For through him we have access to the Father." Jesus Christ, the adopted Son, made a way for us to be adopted into God the Father's family. Not because we would reciprocate his love, not because we would always respond with obedience, affection, devotion, gratitude, but he did it to show the full extent of his love for us. You know, at Christmas, as you ponder that baby in the manger, I hope that you'll glance up from time to time and look at Joseph. Remember, he was a father by choice, a father who chose to make the Son of God his. And in so doing, he showed his righteous faith and obedience, and he showed his love, and he showed us a picture of what God has done for us. We are not alone. We are loved.